But just because the print didn't match didn't mean the police were done with William just yet.
No, once again, it's about to get a lot worse.
It is, and I'm giving a botched mark here. The fingerprint stuff, it really feels fishy to me, especially given what we know the Chicago police is okay with doing at this point,
definitely.
which is torture.
Yeah.
So the fact that the FBI got
Searching
this
without
note,
a warrant. Yeah.
I mean, FBI didn't find a palm print or fingerprint on the back. Like, how did it get there after the fact? It's given fishy, but either way, botched.
Yeah, planted. So Sergeant Laffey admitted that he was eager to find a fingerprint match because he simply just didn't like William. That is something that he said out loud. Laffey thought William was, quote, feigning a coma, the thing that happened after he got his head smashed in by the police officer. Three pots. He thought that he was just feigning a coma to avoid interrogation, although, I mean, there's medical records that William really did have a head injury that was probably worse than they even stated it being.
Concussion, potential fractured skull. As someone that's had a concussion, I don't remember anything around the event or like the whole week after.
Yeah.
Like it rocks you. So feigning, okay.
Having maybe a TBI and they're telling you that you're doing it so you don't have to be interrogated, which also we know what the word interrogation means in this context. So it's like, oh, you're faking being hurt so that we can't torture you. Yeah.
Okay.
Sergeant Laffey was, at this point, a highly respected 26-year veteran of the force. His word carried a lot of weight within the department. With findings in hand, detectives were completely determined to get William to admit he was guilty. Now, it's kind of unclear here exactly what they wanted him to admit guilt to, if it was just Suzanne's murder, if they also wanted him to take responsibility for Francis and Josephine. Like, it's a little confusing, but they just want him to say he's guilty of something. So they aggressively interrogate him while he's still in the hospital with the head injury they gave him. As often as 5 times a night, they're interrogating him without letting the 17-year-old see either his defense attorney, a legal, or his parents. And when he still doesn't confess anything to them, this is really going to hurt to talk about and read about, but they inject him with this thing called they call it truth serum. It's sodium pentothal. Do you know how they inject this?
It doesn't sound good. I don't know. I'm scared for you to tell me.
It's a spinal tap. They don't just stick you in the arm with it. They hook you up to a spinal tap and they inject it through your spine. He does not give his consent to have this happen. The attorney is not there to give consent to this happening.
No, because he can't see his attorney.
Exactly. And I'm sure you can imagine, but whether or not truth serum actually makes people tell the truth is incredibly debatable.
There's a lot I've seen on it where
very
it doesn't,
debunked at this point.
Yeah, it doesn't make someone tell the truth. It like lowers inhibitions and like they can be very coerced at this point too.
Yes. Yeah, I have notes here on a little bit more on how it works. It's basically an anesthetic. And so the right dose can allow people to hold a conversation while some of their other higher brain functions have already been shut down by anesthesia. I imagine it's sort of what they gave me when I had an upper endoscopy, where like they kept telling me I was awake the whole time, but like
I'm not awake.
I don't remember a single thing. And theoretically, they said, at least at the time, that this would maybe turn off your ability to lie because of the state of consciousness that you're in. It is not that simple. That's not really how it works. According to the Mayo Clinic, studies of sodium pentothal have found that it makes people highly suggestible and it can actually cause them to develop false memories based on an examiner's leading questions.
This is what we're saying.
Yes.
Botched. I'm losing count, but like we're at 20 marks on the botched board right now.
It's really bad. These days, the use of truth serum is mostly considered illegal under international law. It's equivalent to a form of torture, very on brand with what they were doing at the time. We still, to this day, we don't know exactly what William said when he was under the influence of sodium pentothal, because the recording of this or the transcript of it is never been released. The whole interview he did while under the truth serum has not been released.
Every week we dive into the pieces, both hidden and obvious, behind some of the biggest true crime cases. Subscribe to Clues Pod with Morgan Absher and Kaelyn Moore on YouTube.
And remember, every clue counts.